What's going on, guys? So as you can see, I just got back from the NAWCQ and I wanted to do a little deck profile for y'all today. This is not the deck I used at Nats, which looking back, it may have actually been a good meta call. But nonetheless, let's get right into it. This is a Melodious deck profile. We'll get right into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with 3 of the new card, Refrain. This card is like one of the best 1-card starters in the deck. It's awesome. Then we're going to have 3 couplet of the Melodious Songstress. You play 3 in this because you play Herald of the Orange Light. And really, that's the only reason. Plus, it's not that bad. Sonata, the Melodious Diva. This is helps you OTK, and it will help you to make your combos because it's a special summon. I'm going to be playing 1 of the Shapina, the Melodious Maestra, 1 Soprano. You could play 2 Soprano, but that's just up to you. Tam Tam. A lot of people side the Tam Tam. Maybe just because it's a time card. I don't know. I think it's fine in the main. Aria, the Melodious Diva. This is just a good card overall. It can't be targeted. Melodious monsters you control cannot be targeted while this special summon card is on the field or destroyed by battle. So it's really good for like Tempai. Cannon, the Melodious Diva. This is another one you can special summon it, and you can change battle positions of one of the monsters you control. So yeah, it can also do some battle tricks, like maybe with this one. It's pretty cool. For the rest of the Melodious engine, 3 Ostinato. It's not once per turn, which is freaking crazy. And 3 First Movement Solo. A lot of people don't like this card because it locks you, but we're playing a more pure version, so it doesn't matter. 1 Melodious Concerto, which is your fusion card, and just 1 because it's searchable, and it's kind of a brick. So 3 Pot of Prosperity, because you want to see the card that you're looking for. Alright, let's go into the hand traps and the, I guess you'd say, non-engine. Alright, but anyways, this is a really fun deck. I think it's been power crept a little bit with the new, Fiendsmith stuff. You might could find a way to actually make that work together, like a small, like play a Melodious engine and a Fiendsmith engine. So one of the main reasons you play this deck is Herald of the Orange Light. It's like the best card in the game. It's the closest thing to Gamma. Pretty much is Gamma. It's actually just better in a fairy deck. 3 Nib. 3 Droll. Droll's pretty good this format if you catch them at the right time. 3 Imperm. And 3 Ash. You just can't beat it. This is a good hand trap lineup. 15. So this deck can play quite a bit. And then 1 Called by the Grave is just, it is what it is. Hopefully you have it if they shifter you or droll you or something, so you can actually do stuff. Now let's go into the extra deck. The extra deck is pretty basic. Being that this is more of a pure build, you just want your fusion monsters to be on the board. That's kind of like the end board of this, like to have your fusions. So starting off, we're gonna go with 3 Botcha because this is your fusion starter. That's what you're summoning off of Ostinato. 3 Flowering E12. This is kind of your boss monster of the deck, and I think this is the new one. Yeah. Then you have 2 Botcha, another one of your good monsters, kind of a boss monster also. And then 1 of the Bloom Diva, just because you have the room. You don't have to play this card. For our links, 1 Haggard Lizardos. We should be playing a copy of Gravity Controller. I couldn't find one. So just know that there would be a Gravity Controller in this spot. 1 of the Link, I don't even know its name. Bloom Harmonious, yeah. They all have like some type of bloom, or I don't know. It's like music and flowers. It's kind of interesting. But you just have to have this for your combo. 1 SP Little Knight, 1 IP Masquerena, Underworld Goddess, and the Typhon. So these are like pretty much flexible. I mean, you could play just about anything. Typically, you're not making an IPM board. Like, you'd have to be in a bad position. This is actually a good card to play because you can get a lot of bodies on field pretty easily in this deck between pendulum summoning and things like that. And then this, you could argue to play a Baguska, like in the situation of Shifter. You could at least get out 2 level 4 bodies, play Baguska. Hope they don't have Imperm or Droplet, or well, they couldn't Droplet you, but it puts them on, hey, do you have 1 card? Sure. But yeah, like I said, you'd want the Gravity Controller right here. And that would make a pretty solid extra deck. And then there's one other card. It's like the Agent. But I don't think you have to play that one. It's like I can't remember the name of the card. But anyways, this is the deck. And like I said, if you got these cards, give it a try. It's not a bad deck, especially like at the locals level. Even like at the regional level, I feel like this deck could top. Your biggest weaknesses are Droplet, Dark Ruler, and that's really about it. Like, if you are able to full combo and sit on a couple hand traps and then sit on a couple of these, like this one and this one, typically your inboard is going to be like this and this. You're going to be in a decent spot. Like, they just do so much. This is basically a Kashtira Birth, and this is just like just a banish. It just banishes. You know, it's like SP on steroids. But because you do have to get rid of your stuff too. But anyways, it comes back. So and then follow up. Typically, you're gonna be able to get game on board pretty easily in OTK because you have ways to make your attacks higher. Like this one gains attack when you banish cards from the graveyard, so it gets pretty big. Yeah, I mean, it's just really fun deck. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.